everyone, I thought I would do a little get ready with me today, and it's using a variety of things that I haven't talked about on my channel or shown on my channel, maybe fairly new, maybe something I've had for a few months. So a couple of the things I'm going to be using: the Hourglass, that's really shiny, the Hourglass Blush Palette, the Gritty and Glow face and eye palettes from the Estee Edit, the Maybelline Dream Cushion in Porcelain, a liquid catsuit lip in Goth Topic. This might be pretty extreme looking at the end, and this Master Strobing Liquid in number 100 Light by Maybelline. Maybe I'll use the Wet n Wild cushion on the other cheek. I don't know. Oh, I also picked up the Wet n Wild MegaSlim Skinny Mascara, so we can compare it to the MAC Extended Play Gigablack Lash Mascara. Alright, so I'm just going to start putting stuff on my face. So I think I'm going to do the eyes first, so I'm just going to, I guess I'll zoom in a little, although it's not like anybody's really watching my videos for instructions on how to put stuff on your face. What is this? Urban Decay Shadow Primer in Enigma. So I'm going to put a bit, this is like the least shimmery shade. I think I'm going to put that kind of as my transition, as it were. And then I'm going to do the coppery shade like all over everywhere. So it's kind of like a really warm base. So I am bringing that up like into my crease. When my eyes are, you know, down, like all that skin kind of sucks up all that eyeshadow. So this is just a deluxe sample of the Marc Jacobs, what's this thing called? Is it the Highliner, or is that the, yeah, it must be Highliner, because Fine Liner is the little one. Next I'm going to take this kind of rich brown. It's a really interesting color. Not the kind of color that I would normally use, to be honest, because it's so deep. It's like, oh, it's going to be too dark. I don't know. There's something about how this applies, and especially when I put it over something else. It's just like this kind of cool, smoky amazingness. So I'm putting that on the inner and outer, kind of leaving the middle open. I'm going to go in with my favorite, this iridescent blue. It just kind of looks like a blue. But then it looks like it's going to be one of those that you blend out and there's nothing but like a black base. But look at that iridescent blue sparkle. Can you tell? I'm excited. So I'm just going to tap that on with my fingers. I love how this looks on top of things. I'm going to use the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer just on my nose and chin, I think. Since I'm using a new base, I'm still kind of fiddling with what primers work best for it. So far I've been really pleased with the wear. You know, I'm just trying to get it so that I can wear it with less oil breaking through. So I'll try our Veil Primer. Have not tried that one yet. The rest of my face, I'm going to use the Murad Invisiblur. So I'm just going to put this in my areas with more noticeable pores. Alright, so face stuff. I'm using the Maybelline Dream Cushion Fresh Face Liquid Foundation on the go in shade 10, Porcelain. I think this is a little dark, but I don't wear a lot of base, so I think it can kind of work, and my face is naturally darker than the rest of me, so I feel like it kind of matches my face almost. And so it doesn't, you know, most things I wear I try to kind of lighten to get my face to be closer to my neck. I think this is a little bit closer to my actual face color, which is good. But I feel like, you know, it applies really quickly, really easily. What's going on with that spot? Do I just not have any no product over there or what? To set, I think I'm going to use the Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores, which is a little more matte than what I'm liking at the moment, but it is what will be most successful for me for lasting power in general. I feel like I'm not in the middle of my lights right now, so I'm getting some weird shadows. I'm just all out of sorts here. Please go back to sleep, baby. Please. I'm going to use my MAC Pro Longwear concealer in NC15. If I use too much, then it's going to look too dark compared to my neck, but if I use it kind of very lightly. I think I might just take that brownie color. My Makeup Geek defined crease brush. So I might actually mix in a little bit of that kind of coppery shade to give it a little more warmth so it doesn't look just like dirty. And maybe I'll try to tap in a little bit of that blue. Since we're done with that, I'm going to go ahead and do an inner corner highlight with the Estee Edit the face palette. So this, what's it called? Snow Lit. It's such a pretty highlight. Oh man. Such a pretty highlight. I'm going to use my small crease brush from Makeup Geek. So I'm also, well, I was going to use that on my face, but then I remembered I was going to use that Maybelline liquid. Though it may all be a moot point because I might have to go get the baby, and he does not tolerate being awake while I'm making a video. So I'm going to throw on some mascara real quick, the Lancome Hypnose Drama. You know, I was so excited to make this video, and now foiled by your children. It's a little frustrating. The comparison. So the ones really are not very similar. So the blue one is the MAC, and the pink is the Wet n Wild. Yeah. The formula is very different. The MAC is kind of wet, and the Wet n Wild is weirdly dry. Like, I tried to use this on my top lashes, and it was very feathery, but there was like no volume. So I'll go ahead and show you on the lower lashes. And it's very dry. Did I mention this? Very dry. Ooh. Oh, I have got some serious sparkly fallout situation going on here. I have not had any flaking or smudging issues as of yet, which is nice. I feel like it dries down better than a previous Wet n Wild mascara that I have used. Oh, I think maybe the baby's falling back asleep, thank goodness. You see how like barely there that mascara is? So this is the MAC. And this I have had open quite a bit longer. And just like with the same amount of effort, it just gets a lot more stuff on the lashes. So I'm just going to go over with this one. I'm going to put in some eyebrow pencil. I mentioned this in my favorites, my January 2017 favorites. So we're going to use the purpley one, whatever that's called. Euphoric Infusion. Euphoric Infusion? Euphoric Infusion? Euphoric Fusion. Try not to get too much. Fail, I'm sure. So I'm going to use this Maybelline Master Strobing Liquid, number 100. So this is what it looks like. I feel like it's a little less dark than the stick. Maybe I'll swatch it after I get this. Whoa, that's a lot. Get this on my face. Oh, that was more than I intended. So this dries down to a powder finish, so you kind of need to move quickly to blend out the edges. So this is the Maybelline Master Strobing Stick in Light. It definitely has more pink to it. If you can see that, maybe. There's the strobing stick and here is the liquid. I feel like this is just kind of that light pearl, and this has the lighter colored pearl, but then it also has like a little deeper of a pink. And then I'm going to use this Wet n Wild cushion. Why is this little tag still on there? So it is the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Who's That Pearl. This also dries down to a powder finish. I don't love, I think it's a little tricky to apply with the actual, so this whole thing is not attached, which is a little bit obnoxious because you've got this plastic seal with a lot of highlight on it, kind of floating around. Ooh, there's a brush hair. So I feel like I have some difficulty getting the edges blended with the cushion sponge, and maybe it's just kind of a, with practice it will become easier type situation. It's, you know, it's so difficult. This cheek flushes more than this cheek. So sometimes, for whatever reason, my face starts flushing, probably because my eye is irritated, and I'm kind of cold but also hot. Probably because of this scarf. I'll swatch that Wet n Wild cushion in comparison. There's the Wet n Wild. Did I mention both of these dry down to like a powder finish, so they do not stay tacky? Makeup Forever Artist Plexi Gloss in 202. So it's just kind of like a warm, light, peachy shade. Doesn't have a ton of pigment. So I feel like kind of a glossy lip is a good choice with the more worn in, shimmery, grungy eye look. So I mean, I'm just like shiny everywhere. But I wanted to show you one of the new liquid lips I got, since I so enjoyed the Catsuit, liquid Catsuit Wet n Wild liquid lip in something about fuchsia. I picked up some more. So this one is Missy and Fierce. This is Goth Topic, and also Rose something, Rebel Rose, which ends up being, that's what I initially put on this morning, and then was like, oh, it looks so overdone, so I switched out to this glossy lip. But, you know, just to go all the way, let's do this one. I find these really, really need to have totally dry lips. They end up staying kind of tacky if you have any sort of balm underneath, and then they kind of shift around a little on you. This is a really dark one. Let's see if I can put it on without making a mess. It looks kind of brownish to me in the package, which is weird because that is not the color it comes out on my face. Or when you take it out. You can see kind of a purpley tone. Can you see that? Ooh. Alright. Also, I find really thin layer works best for this one. I feel like the little applicator is just too fuzzy to really get this on in a sane manner. I think the trick with these is you've got to get it on right with one layer. And if you try to fix it, not gonna happen. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to end this video because I'm feeling a little bit awkward. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. I would love to hear from you. If you have any requests, that's always nice to hear as well. Perhaps a review slash swatch comparison with this Maybelline Dream Cushion in Porcelain. I may be doing that. Thank you so much for watching as always. Hopefully this wasn't too terribly long. I hope you're having a wonderful day and I'll see you soon. I mean, really, I feel like I have all kinds of interesting things in this video. Maybe people want to see on my face. Maybe I shouldn't have used them all in one video because now it's like I can't even get people to come watch it because there's no way to advertise that, hey, I've got all this stuff that people might want to see on a face. That's a different skin tone. That is one. Yeah.